On Make Them Cry, Drake speaks of his therapist when he says,
"Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses, but I'm not taking it serious cause she's very attractive."
So what does Drake mean with bar 1 and 2? Well, Reading A views bar 1 to mean that Drake's therapist is very perceptive. She sees through Drake's emotional armor of nonchalance and perceives the real Aubrey underneath. Drake unconsciously developed this emotional armor as a defense mechanism, so he isn't very aware when he wears it. As such, he himself is blind to the person he is underneath that armor, at least until his therapist sees through it and speaks to the person beneath, coaxing them out. So when Drake says,
"Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses,"
with bar 1, he means that his therapist's perception reveals his true self to him. Reading A is very beautiful, but it struggles to make sense of bar 2, where Drake says,
"But I'm not taking it serious cause she's very attractive."
Because what is he unserious about? His therapy? His therapist's recognition of him beneath the armor? Those are the salient possibilities, yet they're inconsistent with or undermine the beauty of bar 1 here. Reading B views the bars through the trope of a forbidden romance between patient and therapist. Drake has a crush on his therapist and hopes she sees him as a special, distinct person in her life. So when Drake says,
"Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses,"
with bar 1, he means that he sometimes thinks his therapist sees him and only him as the special person in her life. However, Drake adds that he's not serious about that thought when he says,
"But I'm not taking it serious cause she's very attractive,"
with bar 2, because he's aware that he finds her very attractive, which makes him aware of two things. One, he's biased towards thinking he's the special person in her life, even if he isn't, and 2, she probably gets attention from many other interesting guys. Funny enough, Reading C is one that my therapist thought of, and I think it's a sharp albeit pessimistic view of Drake's relationship with his therapist. Reading C views Drake to be self-centered and dismissive in his therapy. When Drake says,
"Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses,"
with bar 1, he means that even when looking straight into his therapist's eyes, he doesn't see her. Instead, he only focuses on the reflection of himself that mirrors off her glasses. Then when he says,
"But I'm not taking it serious cause she's very attractive,"
with bar 2, he means that he doesn't take his therapy very seriously because he's instead focusing on either his reflection or on just his therapist's looks. So those are 3 ideas about what Drake means with bar 1 and 2. If you have evidence to add to those 3 ideas, or you have your own ideas, let me know in the comments.